Hey everyone, welcome back to Wealth for You, where we help you live smarter, retire better, and stretch every dollar like a pro. So, are you starting to feel the squeeze from Singapore's rising cost of living? $6 for economy rice with 2 veggies and a meat. Wow, like that also pain. Or maybe you've been dreaming of escaping the rat race, or giving your kids a childhood that isn't packed with stress and tuition? Well, you're not alone, because more and more Singaporeans are looking just across the Causeway and thinking, hey, JB actually quite shiokle. Today, we're diving into why Johor Bahru could be your next sweet spot, whether you're planning to retire, working remotely, or raising a young family. So if you care about your future and your finances, hit that like button, subscribe to Wealth for You, and stay with me till the end, because this could be the start of your great escape. Grab your kopi. Let's go. Part 1. For the retirees and those planning to retire soon. Let's be honest, retiring in Singapore these days? It's not for the faint-hearted or the light-walleted. A bowl of noodles can cost $7. A condo shoebox sets you back at least $800,000. And don't even get us started on medical bills if you don't have enough MediSave. Now imagine this instead. You wake up in a spacious landed home. Yes, landed, not far from the Causeway. You strolled to your neighborhood kopitiam, where a hearty breakfast costs less than your MRT ride back in Singapore. A massage in the afternoon? Why not? It's 50 ringgit. And your regular clinic checkup? A fraction of what it costs across the border. That's Johor Bahru retirement life. Here's what makes it so appealing. Everyday expenses? Significantly lower. Healthcare? Affordable and accessible, especially for common outpatient visits. Housing? You can rent or even buy a big home for less than a BTO in Singapore. Lifestyle? Slower pace, friendly neighbors, and yes, plenty of kopi and lipak moments. And the best part? Your kids and grandkids are still just across the Causeway. You're near, but not too near. Close enough for weekend visits, far enough for peace and quiet. What to watch out for? Exchange rates can fluctuate. Though the Singapore dollar has historically stayed strong, some parts of JB still feel a bit adventurous. Not unsafe, just not fully polished, yet. But hey, isn't that part of the charm? Part 2. For those planning to retire soon. Maybe you're not quite ready to hang up the work boots just yet. But let's be real. You've started thinking about it. And if you're planning ahead, now's the perfect time to test the waters in Johor Bahru. Start by renting first. Places like Mount Austin, Horizon Hills, and Leisure Farm offer beautiful, spacious homes, many with gardens, security, and even golf views, at unbelievably low rent. We're talking 2,000 to 3,000 ringgit for a double-story landed house. That's cheaper than a 2-room HDB rental back in Singapore. Enjoy the slower pace of life. Less noise, less rush. More room to breathe, more time to enjoy. You won't need to queue 45 minutes for a bowl of laksa or dodge 10 people just to walk through NTUC. Here, a good meal can cost less than your MRT fare back home. Get to know the community. Johor's growing expat crowd includes plenty of Singaporeans. You'll find cute cafes, trendy restaurants, art markets, golf courses, and even book clubs. It's got just enough buzz without the burnout. And the best part? You're never too far from home. With the Causeway or upcoming RTS link popping back for family dinners, doctor visits, or a late-night prata run at Mustafa is easy. So why not ease into retirement by spending weekends or short stays in JB? It's the soft landing you didn't know you needed, with all the upside and none of the pressure. Part 3. For remote workers and digital nomads. Now, if you're one of the lucky ones working remotely, or running your own online hustle, ask yourself this. Why squeeze yourself and your monitor, printer, and cat into a tiny HDB room in Singapore, when you could have an entire home office with a garden view in Johor Bahru? You can rent a spacious condo or even a landed home for what you'd pay to rent. Honestly, just a utility room in Singapore. Imagine this: 2 bedrooms, a dedicated workspace, a balcony, and maybe even a little backyard, all for just 2,500 ringgit a month. Yes, seriously. And if you need a change of scenery, Mount Austin, South Key, and Molek are packed with aesthetic cafes, excellent coffee, and plenty of plug points. Some even open till midnight, so you can work hard and chill even harder. There's fast Wi-Fi, modern co-working spaces, and affordable living. From 12 ringgit full-service car washes, yes, with vacuuming, to cheap eats and low grab fares. Everything just feels easier and cheaper. The best part? You earn in SGD, but spend in ringgit. That's like getting a 2 to 3 times pay raise without even asking your boss. Suddenly freelance life or solopreneurship feels very viable. But just a couple of things to watch out for. Not all homes in JB have fiber broadband, especially in older estates, so always check internet speeds before signing a lease. Some landlords don't like short-term leases, but if you're polite and upfront, many are open to negotiation. Bonus tip: if you're planning to stay longer, consider applying for Malaysia's digital nomad visa, the DE Rantau. It's made exactly for folks like you. Bottom line, working remotely from JB gives you space, comfort, and that sweet SGD ringgit magic, without the burnout of Singapore living. Part 4. For families with young kids. Got young kids and feeling like Singapore's education system is turning childhood into a KPI report? If the thought of endless tuition, exam stress, and waking up at 5:30 in the morning is making you reconsider things, JB might just offer your family the breather you've been craving. There are international schools with holistic, child-centered curriculums. Think IB, Montessori, or Cambridge programs that focus on critical thinking, creativity, and well-being, not just grades. In JB, it's totally normal to see kids running around at 6 in the evening, not rushing off to their 3rd tuition class. Childhood actually feels like childhood here. Spacious homes with outdoor space mean you can say goodbye to cramped HDB corridors and hello to backyard soccer, bicycles, and weekend BBQs. It's great for growing minds and, honestly, tired parents too. The family-friendly environment is a real plus. Plenty of malls with indoor playgrounds, enrichment centers, music schools, swimming lessons, all at much more affordable prices compared to Singapore. And the best part? You're just a quick drive or RTS ride away from Singapore, so you don't feel too far from loved ones, work, or familiar comforts. A few things to keep in mind. Transport to schools. Some areas don't have reliable school bus systems, so living near your chosen school helps a lot. Gated communities are a plus. They offer peace of mind, especially for families with toddlers or young children. And definitely check school accreditations, especially if you're aiming to send your child back to Singapore or abroad for university later on. So if you're dreaming of a more balanced upbringing for your little ones, where they can thrive, not just survive, JB might just be your family's best-kept secret. Part 5. How to plan your move. All right? If you're seriously thinking of making the jump across the Causeway, here's how to plan it smartly. Step 1. Try before you buy. Rent first. JB has a surplus of homes, from condos to landed houses. Rental is super affordable, around 2,000 to 3,000 ringgit for a double story, and you won't feel pressured to commit. Dip your toes in before diving all in. Step 2. Understand visa options. Singaporeans can enter Malaysia visa-free for up to 30 days per trip. Want to stay longer? Look into the MM2H, which is Malaysia My Second Home scheme, or the DE Rantau Digital Nomad Visa. Perfect for retirees and remote workers respectively. Step 3. Open a local bank account. This makes it way easier to pay rent, utilities, and local expenses. Plus, some Grab promotions and cashback only work with Malaysian bank cards. Free money? Don't say no la. Step 4. Set up healthcare and insurance. Malaysia's private clinics are fast, friendly, and cost just a fraction of what you'd pay in SG. But it's still smart to get a basic local insurance plan for added peace of mind. Step 5. Make JB your launchpad. Once you're settled, use JB as your base to explore Malaysia. Go on spontaneous weekend road trips to Malacca, KL, Cameron Highlands, or even Penang. JB is well connected and petrol's cheap too. Your new lifestyle? More freedom, more fun. Final thoughts. Life in Singapore is fast, intense, and expensive. For many, it feels like living in a pressure cooker on full blast. But just across the Causeway, there's an alternative. In Johor Bahru, you'll find more than just cheaper food and bigger homes. You'll find space to breathe, time to slow down, and a lifestyle that doesn't burn you out, all while staying close to the people and places you love in Singapore. Whether you're planning to retire, escape the daily grind, raise young kids, or just want your money to go further, JB might be your soft landing. And the best part? You're not running away from Singapore. You're building a better balance, a life that works for you. If this video gave you ideas or a little inspiration, like it so more fellow Singaporeans can discover it too, let us know in the comments. Would you consider living in JB? Why or why not? And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to Wealth for You, your go-to channel for smart living, early retirement, and cross-border lifestyle planning. We drop videos to help you stretch your dollar and expand your life options every single week. See you in the next one. Maybe over Kopi at Mount Austin? Bye for now.